We did it. We did it, guys. It came down to the wire, but 30-28, the final score here at Levi Stadium against the San Francisco 49ers. Great game, you guys. This was a very, very good game from start to finish. Starting out, the Packers completely came in and looked like the aggressor as opposed to being the team that has looked finesse in years past against this very San Francisco 49ers team. We came in here and I thought that this team, minus David Bakhtiari, minus Elton Jenkins, was going to be the team that gets pushed around. Boy, was I wrong. And I can't believe it that this team was the more physical team, and the team started out just great. Coming in, I knew that the team needed to get off to a fast start. They needed to be able to run the football, needed to be able to get some quick throws, and all of that worked to perfection for the Packers on offense, save for maybe a few plays here and there. There were some things that didn't quite work out as well as maybe they could have gone, but this is a great team victory, and our quarterback, number 12, Aaron the GOAT, they say that he's not clutch, that he can't lead a team down to a game-winning drive. 37 seconds left, and boy did the Packers come through at the end, right really when we needed it most. I know the San Francisco 49ers, they certainly have a whole lot of fight, and they definitely came back when things looked really down for them, being down 17-0. They fought back. They were able to get something going at the end of the first half, starting with a Trey Lance 5-yard scramble for a touchdown, and then they got a good first drive in there in the second half to be able to make it pretty close, 17-14, and that just kind of made it much more of a balanced game where it became a battle, a shootout, if you will, between two good football teams, and that's what the San Francisco 49ers are. They are a very good football team, pretty good offensively, still really solid defensively, even though Nick Bosa was shut down for the majority of the game. And shout out to Josh Neiman for coming in to this game. I was not really expecting too much. I thought that he was probably going to be in here just as a backup, and Billy Turner was going to switch from the right tackle to the left side. Yosh, good job, a good game. I know he had probably only one bad play. Maybe he allowed a few pressures here and there, but for the most part, he did a very good job against George Kittle, and that's a lot of great to say about how the offensive line did. Everybody on the offensive line played really, really well, and they were bullies. They pushed the 49ers defensive line around, and I'm proud of those guys, man. That was just a really, really great game, to say the least. And now let's get to the stats. I'll start with the 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo, 257, 2 touchdowns and the interception. One of them was Jair Alexander, which it was slightly overthrown to George Kittle, who did get open, and it was picked up by Jair Alexander. A pretty decent game for Jimmy, despite that he did have a pretty good, solid game, in my opinion. Trey Sermon, things didn't go very well for the 49ers to start out with the ground game. I was certainly expecting their run game to be established to start out, but the Packers' defensive line and the linebackers, they clamped down and they stopped that run in the first half. And then the second half, they got a little bit of it going with Trey Sermon here. 10 carries for 31 yards and a touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk got a couple. The fullback, who is a really, really darn good fullback and probably the best fullback in the game, in my opinion. And then for receiving, we kind of expected this one. It was probably going to be George Kittle leading the way he did. He got 7 catches for 92 yards. Deebo Samuel, 5 catches for 52. Kyle Juszczyk, 4 catches for 37 and a touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, same thing. And then Mohamed Sanu got 3 catches for 36 yards. And that was really about it for the Packers defense going up against the 49ers wide receivers and tight ends. And here's for the 49ers defense here. 1 sack. 1 sack. and that was Eric Armstead, in which Armstead came in on a stunt and was one-on-one against Royce Newman, our guard, and that's how they got their only sack. The pressure was here and there, but the Packers were able to do a very good job of being able to pass block, giving Aaron enough time to be able to throw some passes. So, very, very good job by the offensive line in this game. And now to the Packers offense. Here we go. Aaron at 23 of 33, 261, and 2 touchdowns, no picks. Very good game by Aaron all around. Great job. Great job. Aaron Jones, 19 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown. I felt like he was going to have a pretty good game, and we needed Aaron to be able to have a good game to be able to get this offense to be able to establish a ground game and be able to get a good balanced offense to be able to beat this 49er team with a really good mix of short passes. And that's what the Packers have been able to do in this game. Oh, sorry, I should backtrack here. Let's see. AJ Dillon got 6 carries for 18, averaging 3, a little bit there. Devontae Adams, our main man, 12 catches for 132 and a touchdown. He got hurt in the game and was out for a little bit, but then he came back in, toughed it out. Shout out to Devontae. And then Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 3 catches for 59 yards and a score. That came in a little bit earlier in the game. And then Alan Lazard, right off the bat, got 1 catch for 42 yards on the very first pass play by the Packers. Aaron Jones got a couple of catches. A.J. Dillon got it for a couple of catches. Bobby Tunyon, not too much there, 1 catch for 6 yards. And then Josiah DeGuara, also our other tight end, 1 catch for 4. No catches by Randall, and that was really it for the Packer offense. And the Packer defense came to play. They brought pressure, and they were able to make plays right when they needed to. Preston Smith was a sack. Oren Burks and Jonathan Garvin each getting half a sack. Rashawn Gary half a sack, and TJ Slayton with half a sack. Very, very good job by the defense being able to get some pressure. It was fairly consistent. I saw a whole lot of pressures, and Jimmy Garoppolo was under duress for some of that game. And now Mason Crosby, 3 for 3 with a long of 54, including that 51-yarder that he had at the end of the game. Corey Bojorquez with a good job of punting. And that is really what the story has been told for this fantastic Sunday night game against the San Francisco 49ers. And it was a good one. And with that, I'll catch you guys later for another one. Go Pack Go! And go Milwaukee Brewers!